All right, we appreciate that. Thank you, Representative Cleaborn, for the nice words there. Now, heading over to Minnesota State Representative District 45A, which will have a new face representing that district, as Lyndon Carlson, who served 24 terms in the House, decided not to run for re-election. And earlier tonight, our own Jason Malello got to talk with the representative-elect. Jason?
Happy to be joined by Cedrick Frazier, new representative for House District 45A. And Cedrick, congratulations. First campaign you've run and you win it. What are your emotions like now that the race has gone final tonight?
A little tired, but very energetic and very excited, ready to get to work. There's a lot of stuff. I think we talked earlier, there's a lot of work that's going to have to be done, considering the circumstances that we're in, coming out of this pandemic. But right now, just excited, trying to appreciate the moment with everything that we've got going on around the country with the federal races that are happening right now, waiting for those results to come in, but just feeling really good right now. And what I will say is, I just got to thank everyone that was a part of the campaign team, and particularly my campaign manager, Sean Day, who did great work on keeping his campaign together and keeping it run like a well-oiled machine through a pandemic. And most importantly, my wife, who allowed me to do this. There's no way that I could do this if she wasn't supportive of me. There's no way I would want to do this or agree to step out and be of service if my wife wasn't right there with me to support. So just excited, trying to really appreciate this moment and knowing that there's a lot of work to do moving forward, and I'm excited to get to work.
We talked earlier about you taking over the seat because you winning the race because Lyndon Carlson had retired. He served in the House of Representatives for quite a long time, since the early 1970s. Yeah. How much will he be involved, with you and you getting to know the job and getting to connect around the community, with your constituents now?
Yeah, I think I'll absolutely lean on Lyndon. A lot of the conversations that I had with folks in the community, they know Lyndon very well. Lyndon has been their only representative they've ever voted for. So I'll absolutely be leaning on Lyndon. I actually had a phone call with Lyndon not too long ago to thank him and his wife, Carol, for their support, knowing that their support was very beneficial in doing what we've done, and thanking them for being a part of the team in a way. And Lyndon and I talked about, we're going to get together after this as I transition out of this campaign mode into governing mode and policy mode. I'm going to get together with Lyndon to talk about getting any advice and any insight that he has on kind of what to look for and what to be cognizant of as I step in the shoes to fill this seat.
What are the biggest, turns or movements you have to make when you do transition from campaign mode to actually having to govern? And some people can campaign really well, but governing is a whole different animal. What are the challenges there?
Yeah, I think when you're campaigning, obviously you're selling your vision. You're really trying to connect with folks. I think in many ways that's true. That's true too, right? You're trying to be as a legislator. I've got to be persuasive. If I'm bringing legislation or bills or advocating for a position that's going to impact, my constituents in 45A, which again, I'll say, whatever, these issues are all interrelated. So anything that's going to impact my constituents or be, beneficial for my constituents are going to be beneficial for other folks around the state as well. But you still have to be able to build relationships, connect with individuals, tell your story and find a way to be persuasive. And I think those are things that you have to do on the campaign trail. And those things will translate across as you start to step into the role of governing. But what I will say is, for the most part, when you've got supporters, when you're campaigning, you've got people that are on your side. Now you've got to convince folks in a legislature. There's going to be some give and take. There may have to be some compromise, but you're always trying to work in a way where you can get other folks that may not see things the way you do to kind of come around and see the benefit that it could be for them and offer their constituents as well.
All right, Cedrick, we'll leave it there. Congratulations and good luck to you.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jason.
That's Cedrick Frazier, newly elected DFL for House District 45A. We'll send it back to you.
All right.